We had a whole lot of superstars on this stage here tonight, but I want y'all to know one thing. This is my motherfucking house.
Yo, you. What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to Blues House Live. I'm your host, Bluminati, man. Let's get going. Let's get this right. Blues House Live, man. It's your boy, Bluminati. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You know how I get down. You know what's good. Some things to talk about today. Don't have to click with me right now. The house gang, Mika G, I think, is handling some business. Kobe should be on a little bit later. So right now, you're just going to be rocking with the God. You're going to be rocking with me right now. Super Cuz in the building. That's who you're rocking with right now. But now we got a couple things we're going to talk about. I want to start off, matter of factly, if that's a word. I want to start off with this because we got Cinemacon going on right now. So basically, this whole stream is probably going to be centered around Cinemacon. So we got Cinemacon going on right now. Denzel Washington dropped the Equalizer 3 trailer. I think that's Sony. They dropped the Equalizer trailer, man. Crazy. You know, we're coming off of John Wick, and it just seems like action movies or movies in general is trying to get back into the storytelling of old, or the, you know what I'm saying? So you have the right expectations when you do show up to the movie theaters. I think nowadays you don't even, you know, our expectations were so high. We was on a high for a long time. It plateaued, and then you can even say it took a dive if you want to. It started diving. I think they're trying to find that happy medium now. I think this Cinemacon is, from what I understand, is spectacular. They showing some shit. They getting loose with it. The studios is trying to let the people know that, hey, we hear you. We got some things on the horizon. We got some real shit coming for you, for your ass, man. So I think that's dope. But I want to look at this Equalizer trailer, man. If we can, I'm gonna try to, so I don't get no strikes. But we finna go through this Equalizer trailer. So let me pull it up, cause this shit here, I thought this shit was dope. But it was real dope. Let me make it a little smaller. That's just so they don't kill your boy. You know what I'm talking about? Ooh, look, already got the cleaver. Get out of the way. Got the meat cleaver through the head, through the face. Meat cleaver through the face, man. Cause I'm gonna be stopping and look. It's gonna be some. We saw John Wick get busy. Well, that was last month, and now we get what is, I forgot his name, McCall, I think. Getting busy. Denzel getting busy. Meat cleaver to the face. Like imagine you show up to the dope spot or whatever, wherever they at, the hideout, the goon henchman hideout, and you show up. First dude you see got a meat cleaver through the face, and then everybody else is just a trail of bodies. That'll be some scary ass shit. That'll be wild, right? So they give 9 seconds to decide his fate. Robert McCall, government dude. Remember the first thing he was shooting the dude with the nail gun, like the Equalizer, man. And you know what's funny too is Queen Latifah. They turned this into a TV show. Queen Latifah is playing I guess the female counterpart to Denzel in the Equalizer. Dope show too. Queen Latifah gets down, man. Salute to her. This has sprung, branched out into something bigger, more just wow. This Equalizer joint is crazy. And that's what it seems. When we get these movies, it seems like a lot of these old assassins, they just be wanting peace, man. They just be wanting peace. They just be wanting to go to wherever they go. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they at, sit down, enjoy a cup of coffee. You know what I'm saying? Look at the kids coming up, look at the families, because they always loners, right? They ain't never got nobody with them. So they be looking at what could have been if they would have, you know what I'm saying? I guess if you want to say stayed the course or lived a domesticated life. And they look at that and then they say, you know what I'm saying? Damn, I could have had that shit. Then somebody always got to show up and fuck the shit up, right? Somebody always got to show up, fuck the shit up. And that's what we get. Somebody showing up, fucking blowing this spot up. The final chapter. What is this? Italy? Oh, he dealing with the mafia. Mafia. Bitch, I'm in the mafia. So, um, and it seems like they always try to run overseas, you know what I'm saying, or some secluded locale. This seems to be Italy. I guess he's gonna be dealing with the mafia on this. I don't even know why they would even want to step to old Robert McCall, man. This dude is beast mode. I don't even know why they would want to even step to him. You know what I mean? Um, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be a trail of bodies. That's what we get, man. Trail of bodies. Antoine Fuqua, I've been putting in that work too. Been putting in major work lately. He always give him that warning. Oh shit, man! Imagine somebody doing that to you and ain't shit you could do about it, man. Ain't shit you could do about it. Imagine somebody taking your hand, putting that little nerve, whatever nerve he said, and he said if you go to level 4, you shit on yourself. That's wow. That's crazy. I don't want to shit on myself, cuz I do not want to shit on myself. This be coming out in the fall, which I think would be the perfect time. And that's the perfect time for a movie like this to come out in the fall. I doubt this dude is giving it up the way Denzel giving it up, man. I really highly doubt that. There's no way that this dude is putting in the work. Okay, so Dakota Fanning, you saw they did say she's supposed to show back up, or to show back up, show up in this. If y'all don't know, Denzel, and Dakota Fanning did Man on Fire together. And if you have not seen Man on Fire, I recommend that movie to anybody. To anybody. I think that kind of flew under the radar, but that's one of the to me, that's a top tier Denzel movie. Silent killer once again. You know what I'm saying? Just leave these dudes, man. These assassin dudes. Leave them alone, man. Let them be, cuz. Let them be. Woo! I bet he shot through his head. I bet he shot through his head with it. Leave these dudes alone, man. 9 seconds, 9-1-23. Okay. All right. All right. So that was the Equalizer trailer, man. I would run through all these because Cinemacon, they was just dropping shit, man. They was. I wonder if I can find that. Let me see. me see what we can pull up. Cause hey, it's work that they was putting. Work. Okay, so we even got they did so we let's talk shit. I know Kobe ain't here. Kobe's supposed to be showing up, but let's talk a little bit about this CinemaCon. Um, let's talk a little bit about CinemaCon, right? So CinemaCon, I guess, this is the prime event where all the studios get together to show what they have on the docket, what's coming, what's next up on the slate. I don't know if this is how big this is. I've never been to CinemaCon, but this makes me want to go to CinemaCon. This makes me want to show up and see what's going on at CinemaCon because this is some groundbreaking. Well, I don't want to say groundbreaking because it's probably been done before. This is 2023 CinemaCon, so I'm pretty sure it's a 2022. So I don't want to say groundbreaking, but they dropping a lot of heat, man. Says we get the first teaser trailer from Kraven the Hunter, which is Aaron Taylor Johnson will be playing him. He said that Kraven the Hunter, in which he plays the titular role, will be the first R-rated Marvel movie by Sony. So Sony's trying to, and from my understanding, Sony's trying to retool some things. And I think they're doing that because they see that Marvel is, you know what I'm saying, kind of moving around like a wounded dog right now. If they can get their shit together, not saying that they could surpass Marvel, even though have they well, you got Venom. Venom did what it did, and then they got their Spider-Man movies. Morbius was Morbius, right? But if they can come out with some heat, I think people will forget Morbius if they just drop heat, man. So, and if this Kraven the Hunter is heat, from what I understand, and it sounds like it could be a slapper. Could be one of them things, you know what I mean? Said it's a 2-minute teaser trailer of the film will showcase following Taylor Johnson's announcement. It reportedly shows Sergei Kravinoff, aka Kraven, brutally defeating mercenaries and poachers. Among other stars in the film are Russell Crowe, Sergei's father, Alessandro Nivola as the famous Spider-Man villain Rhino, Ariana DeBose, and Christopher Abbott are also among the principal cast. The film is expected to hit theaters October the 6th, 2023. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I don't know why Sony's doing all these villains, because that's what it seems like they want to do, these villains. But, you know, if they can, they don't need to make Kraven a good guy. We shouldn't be sympathizing with Kraven, right? Kraven is the hunter. You know what I mean? Kraven is the hunter. Let him hunt and let him be a bad guy. You know what I'm talking about? Let him hunt and be a bad guy. That's what I say. That's what I say. See what else we got. Do they have any? Are they just talking or they talking these trailers? So Ridley Scott's Napoleon, that'll be coming Thanksgiving. I think that's about Napoleon Bonaparte. We just watched that Equalizer 3 trailer. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's reuniting with Dakota Fanning, who also co-starred with him in 2004's Man on Fire. That's gonna be crazy. It's a Gran Turismo. I wonder how many of y'all was fans of Gran Turismo. Man, I got a story about Gran Turismo. Crazy story. So coming out of boot camp, we go to what's called A school, and my partner, who I shared the barracks with, my barracks partner, the PS2 PS2 just came out? PS2 had just came out. Gran Turismo was like the flagship game, and this dude used to kill Gran Turismo. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't into all that car stuff, but he was real heavy into cars. You know what I'm saying? What had just came out in the theater? Fast and Furious had just came out. He went to see that shit. Matter of fact, we went to see it together. We had just got out of boot camp. We was in Chicago. We went to go see Fast and the Furious, and that's when I found out that he was like a gearhead. You know what I'm talking about? Dude was just straight into cars and all that other shit. So he would play Gran Turismo, and he would be modifying these cars. He knew his shit. I give him that. He knew his shit, but he would be modifying them cars and putting it all together. So I know he's looking forward to this Gran Turismo situation. So yeah, Gran Turismo is supposed to be coming out. Um, is there a trailer? It's a little sneak peek. I'm not gonna show all these trailers, man. If it's something that I think I should show, I'll show it. We got the Insidious, the Red Door, which is new. If how many of y'all like that Insidious? You know what I'm saying? I think this will be which one is this? This will be 3, I guess. Right? This will be Insidious 3. Finn Wolfhard, Carrie Coon, Paul Rudd is in it. McKenna Grace is in it. We're seeing in footage from the sequel to the Ghostbusters. That's lied about which. Oh no, that's Ghostbusters. I'm sorry, I'm reading the wrong thing. My bad, my bad. So here we go. Extended trailer for Insidious Red Doors released at an event. Um, marks the feature directorial debut of Patrick Wilson, who played Josh Lambert in the first 2 movies, reprised roles in this fifth. Is it been 5 of them? It's been 5. Oh yeah, there it is, right here. Oh, you want to see the trailer? Well, okay. Well, let's show the trailer then. Let's show the trailer. I didn't know it was 5 of them. I did not know. Let's show the trailer. Let's do it. It's not letting me make it big for some reason. But we'll watch this trailer, man. Let me do this. So I have to pause it because if I play it through, I get a copyright strike. But I did not know it was 5 in city. I thought we was on like 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? I did not know. I watched The Conjuring, and to me, they kind of melt all together. Same dude and all that, but you know. But I'm one thing that I do like is it seems that these movies, the horror movies, are getting, what I'm saying, they are showing back up. Uh, and I did a video on how horror movies, this genre, is just taking over the scene right now. It's doing big things, man. They don't lose in the box office. Sony. That black phone was killer too. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? If you like that black phone. So I don't know what's going on in this. Like I said, I'm not a watcher of Insidious. I think I watched the first one. I think didn't watch the second one. So if y'all could fill me in, let me know what's going on. That'd be great. It kind of reminds me of Sinister. How many of y'all like Sinister? Sinister was my shit. Sinister was crazy. Sinister was my shit. I think they did a second one. It wasn't as good as the first, but that Sinister, man. Okay, so he kind of like unlocking his mind. Quick question. So is Insidious? Could you put them in the same category, or would they be in the same universe as the Conjuring? You know what I'm saying? You know how the Conjuring has the universe. Would Insidious fit in that? Because I know it's the same dude who played, but it's different. He plays 2 different characters from Insidious and the Conjuring. But I wonder if they would. I wonder if they fit some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It's just that's just my mind. Just my mind. I don't know. Could be the Red Door. Oh. I wonder what they're gonna do to like really scare you. You know what I mean? Like because jump scares is the way to go for one thing. The music with the jump scares, but I want it's just gonna have some grotesque ass shit that just make you scary. this is the fifth one. Okay. Okay. So that was the Insidious Red Door. Did y'all enjoy? Let me know if you enjoy these trailers as I move through them. Let's see. Yeah, let me as I move through these trailers, y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoyed it. So they say they also came out with. I guess this is like they're doing all the Sony stuff. Ghostbusters Afterlife sequel footage was shown. We don't have a trailer for that. Says the sequel footage shows the cast members in New York City, which was the setting for the two original films, 84 and 89. The four cast members are seen leaning against Ecto 1, the vehicle that Ghostbusters use on their missions. The first one, the Ghostbusters Afterlife, do we call that the first one? Because I guess it is a direct sequel, unlike the female reboot that happened. So I guess that would have been the third one, and this would be the fourth one. Either way, it was pretty good, man. It was pretty decent. I enjoyed it. And I like how they wrapped everything up, you know what I'm saying, into it. How they brought everything in to make you nostalgic at the same time, come out with a new story. Also, Will Smith and Martin Lawrence talked about Bad Boys 4. Smith and Lawrence shared a message virtually at the convention, sharing news about the fourth installment of the Bad Boys franchise. We're hyped, we're excited, Smith said, while apologizing for being unable to attend in person. We're not sorry we couldn't be there. Lawrence cut in and added that the film is in its fourth week of shooting. We're glad we're not there because we're here and they're paying us to be here, Smith jokingly said. So Adele El Arbi and Bilal Fallah, who helmed Bad Boys for Life in 2020, they're directing this fourth installment. The cast reportedly includes Paolo Nunez, Vanessa Hutchings, Alexander Ludwig, and Eric Dane. So they bringing the youngins back for this one, which I think is a dope addition. I think they should. So I guess that's all the Sony stuff that they did. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse footage. They released some more of that, which is the official trailer, which I've already shown. What else? And that's really about it, man. Let me see. Okay, so now we get into Warner Brothers stuff. Warner Brothers, I know they trying to be on the move right now. Warner Brothers is trying to gain ground that they've lost from the pandemic up until now. They've been through a CEO. They have a new CEO change. They're now been bought out. Different company, different parent company now. Is it a different parent company or different partner? I don't know which one it is. Either way, new management. That's what I say. New management. Warner Brothers Discovery is now what it is called, and they dropped some stuff. The Blue Beetle trailer, which already showed, they did that. They had an extended look at Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, a lot of people are wondering, movies like Aquaman, Shazam just happened, and you saw that it was a big giant flizzop, straight turd. You know what I'm saying? But people are asking, should they even be coming out with these movies? Because people aren't going to see them because they don't have any bearings to what's going on in the future when it comes to Warner Brothers and WB. Aquaman probably isn't any different. Like, what's the reason? Why do I need to show up to watch Aquaman if you're just going to be erasing this and this has nothing to do with the DCU going forward, right? But I'll read the little synopsis of what they said about it. Aquaman Lost Kingdom is among they say it's highly anticipated. One of the major reasons because it is set to be the last film of the DCEU before the transition to the new DCU headed by James Gunn. Another reason that Aquaman 2018 remains the highest grossing movie among all DCU films so far, having earned $1.1 billion. So box office watchers should expect this film to surpass that record in case The Flash doesn't break it already. I don't know about that. I don't know about it breaking the 1.1 billion. It was coming off of, it's still, believe it or not, Aquaman, Wonder Woman, Justice League, it was some hype around that. You know what I'm saying? It was some hype going on with that. But, So Jason Momoa reprises his roles as Arthur Curry, aka Aquaman. Returning cast members include Patrick Wilson as Orm, Yahya Abdul-Mateen as Black Manta, Tamara Morrison as Tom Curry, Nicole Kidman as Atlanta, Amber Heard as Miriam, Randall Park as Dr. Stephen Shin. Both director James Wan and Momoa addressed the event via video. Wan said the sequel visits beautiful, strange new worlds where it explores interesting new characters. It's an action adventure story with a really fun bromance between Arthur and Orm. He said Orm was the villain the first time around. This time, Arthur needs him. Now, what's dope about this? Any news of Despicable Me 4 yet? I haven't seen anything yet. If something comes out, I will let you know. Matter of fact, we can look and see right now. I don't think so though. Let me see. Is what I'm reading isn't real time. Let's see. Yeah, nothing yet. From what I see, nothing yet. So if something does come up, you know what I'm saying, alert or something like that, I'll let you know. But yeah, no news of Despicable Me 4 yet. Which Despicable Me is that joint. Illumination, they out here to get it. They out here to get it. Cole, what up?
What's good, fam?
What it do, man? What it do? You good?
Yeah. I'm good. I'm trying to get my camera right. I'll have that in just a second.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going while you do what you do.
Cool.
All right. What did I stop at? Oh yeah, we was talking about Aquaman. So what I was saying was weird about this is it seems that they are pushing these films. James Gunn even came out. We'll be talking about the Flash. I want to go a little bit deeper in the Flash. I'm not gonna really talk about that yet, especially now that Kobe showed up. But it seems like they are promoting these films. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. I guess it does behoove them to show Aquaman and talk about Aquaman at Cinemacon, but you know what I'm saying, some people are looking at this movie like it's a lost cause, like why even do what it needs, you know what I'm saying, why even release it. Some people just, you know what I'm saying, I guess to watch it just to finish it, you know what I'm saying, and so they can go into something new, but we'll see, man. That's supposed to be coming out December 20th. And I think Flash comes out before that, if I'm yeah, Flash comes out
I
August
thought
18th.
so. Yeah,
Yeah,
August
so
18th. That's it.
yeah, that's gonna be wild. This is gonna be a wild ride for DC this year until we get into whatever's new coming next year and you know what I'm saying, the following years or whatever. Also, what else? WB dropped Dune Part 2. And if y'all remember, the first Dune Part 1 came out, went straight to HBO Max.
Mm-hmm. This one's going to theaters, isn't it?
This was going to theater.
That's what's
Remember,
up.
Warner Brothers had that whole crazy shit where they had to pay
Yeah.
the creators and the actors and the actresses for taking the movies and putting them on HBO Max directly. This
Right.
one's going to theaters. Timothy Chalamet's Zendaya, who was only in the movie for like 5 seconds. They show her like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember they were showing her like she actually had a
Like she
part
was in the movie,
yeah,
right?
like she wasn't even in the. She
All
showed
her
up at
good
the
scenes
end
were
and
in
shit.
the trailer, right?
Yeah, they made it seem like she was a big part, but I guess they filmed all of it together, part 1 and part 2, and that's probably why, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, they did it. But I was like, Zendaya ain't in this damn movie. But since part 1 was more of a contemplative movie, part 2 is action-packed, epic war movie. It's much more dense. We went to all new locations, Villeneuve said. And remember, Villeneuve was mad at Warner Brothers.
Yes, he was.
He
For
was
that
heated.
damn date thing. Yep.
He was heated. He wasn't having none of that bullshit that they was going for. I think he even tried to sue. I don't know if he
How far it got. Yeah.
right how far he got, but I do think they did pay him out something. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of fee. But reports say the trailer, which was not released online following the unveiling, shows Charlemagne's Paul Atreides and Zendaya's Chani sitting on dunes. Florence Pugh's Princess Irulan and Austin Butler's Fayed Rathu Harkonnen are also seen in the trailer, which ends with Paul in a sandstorm. I remember when Doom, well, not when it first came out, but I guess Doom back in the day, the '80s Doom.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't a big fan of it, so you know
Mm-mm.
what I'm saying. But it was
I hated
supposed
that movie.
right. They always tried to make it seem like it was some type of sci-fi, like it
Epic.
was Star Wars or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I guess the books and all of that made it seem like it was what, or maybe it is a big sci-fi epic, and maybe I just missed out on it. But I did watch part one, of this newer Dune, and I enjoyed it. And I do remember the little TV movies too. They would try to sneak out every
Mm-hmm.
now and then. Charlie, what I'm looking at? Oh yeah, the Chocolate Factory, Wonka. So they did the
Wonka.
Wonka, Willy Wonka. I'm talking about Charlie, Willy Wonka, and they did a trailer with Hugh Grant, Timothy Chalamet, who is also in Dune. He'll be playing Willy
Wonka.
Wonka.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have a trailer for that. They revealed the Barbie cast. Ryan Gosling, Greta Gerwig is directing. Gosling playing Ken. Simu Liu, Kate
It's
McKenna
playing
is Saray.
Ken. Right.
Right. Harry Neff, John Cena, Dua Lipa. Got that. Oh, and this one is crazy too. They did a Color Purple, the
Yeah, the
musical,
musical. Right.
and they say it's totally different. Like
Isn't Cynthia
Oprah,
Erivo's in it too?
who is in this musical film based on the Alice Walker novel from 1982 with an adaptation for the Broadway musical. Winfrey said that the film is a celebration of sisterhood built as not your mama's Color Purple. She added that it can only be experienced on the big screen, described as having magical realism, wholesome family goodness. Winfrey herself part of Steven Spielberg directed the 85 adaptation of the novel. This time she's a producer. This comes out Christmas Day, so it's gonna
Oh
do
yeah, it's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
do
lit.
numbers. It's gonna do numbers. Leaf says, I'm so excited for Kang Godzilla. I wonder what new powers the new orangutan will have. Yeah, I saw
I'm
that.
interested in that.
It,
That
I'm
is it is
real.
real interesting, right?
It looks real. Yeah, nah. I'm really interested in that. Now that you say that, that is because they did my boy Kong wrong. It's been memes. He's been getting memed, and
Right.
he got Miley whopped on every continent and on Earth. You know what I'm saying? Like they've been going.
Right. They did hard. They went hard on the old Kong. Right.
They've been going ham on Kong, man. But I hope he gets some get back. You know what I'm saying? It's just what can he do against Godzilla? You know what I'm saying? And then we got an orangutan. Is Kong gonna get powers too? You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? If the orangutan
right.
got powers, then Kong will be third on the list.
Right.
He would, you know what I'm saying? He'll never get the title of king.
Nope.
So I don't know, man. I'm intrigued by it. I'm really into these,
The MonsterVerse.
the
Right.
monsters, right? I'm really into it. I'm invested into it. I'm surprised that they've even taken it this far, especially coming from Godzilla. Then we
Right.
got Kong. Then we got Godzilla versus. No, did we get another Godzilla movie after that?
We got Godzilla, and then we got um
Yeah,
uh
we got two Godzilla. So
yeah, there
we
was.
got two Godzilla movies. We got a Kong movie. Then we got Godzilla versus Kong. Right. So
No,
and so
there
we got a
was.
total of 4 movies. This will be the fifth.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. So this will be the fifth. This will be the fifth one. So yeah, I'm surprised that they've even gone this far with, like you said, the MonsterVerse and things of that nature. So like you said, I'm excited, man. Hopefully we'll see. Hopefully we'll get a trailer sooner or later. Like you said, that's 2024. It's a ways, well, not necessarily a ways off, but I don't know if they're ready to promote it that way yet. Just what I'm saying. But a teaser, I could see them doing a teaser trailer.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? They also talked about Beetlejuice gets a sequel after 35 years.
Yeah, I
With an
thought that
official
was a little
confirmation.
weird.
Yeah. Reports say the logo of Beetlejuice was also revealed at the event. No other details were shared, but the announcement ended all rumors around. And I kind of figured that was coming because they was talking about old girl from Wednesday being in it.
Selena Gomez, yeah.
And I mean, look, Top Gun did it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I feel you, but
Top Gun
this
did
is
it.
my problem with Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
Why now?
because Top Gun did it. That's all I got for you.
I
Top,
guess
Top Gun did it. And they've been talking Beetlejuice for the longest. Like this
I've
isn't.
heard that rumor for a long time.
Yeah,
I just
it's. I'm pretty sure it's been a develop. I want, what I'm saying, they get her if they can get what's her
Winona
name to
Ryder.
come
Why
back.
can't they? Why
Winona,
wouldn't they get her? Yeah,
right?
why
She
wouldn't they
she
be able
has to
to?
come back. It has to be. She has to be Winona Ryder's daughter or something, or you know what I'm saying.
Right.
She ends up calling Beetlejuice, and I would like for them to even bring back the family that died on the bridge.
Oh yeah,
What's her name?
the
Gina
Maitlands.
Davis, and I forgot who the man.
Alec Baldwin.
Was that Alec Baldwin?
Yeah,
That was Alec
that
Baldwin.
was Alec Baldwin.
I don't know if he can come back.
Nah, yeah. I don't know if Gina Davis would come back.
I don't. Yeah. Well, she has been popping up here and there. She's been popping up here and there.
She's doing that. What's the TV show where she's the president, Madam President? Or
That was a while ago when she did.
Yeah. That was a while ago. That was the last
That
thing I
was a
saw her
while
in. Yeah.
Now she popped up pre-pandemic. She was doing some cameos here and there on some stuff. But yeah, you're right. I don't know if she would. I don't know, but I think it'd be dope. I would like, even though she's the older, she's a more mature lady. I put it that way. But if her and Samuel
More
Jackson
mature
got back
lady.
together to
Oh, Long Kiss Goodnight.
do
Yeah,
another
that would
Long
be
Kiss
sweet.
Goodnight, that'd be dope.
that
That'd be dope.
would be dope.
Yeah, man. We can
That
get
or
that
even
to happen.
what's the movie
Yeah.
she did?
I know you're not talking about the Pirates movie because that was
No.
that,
Not, that was
that
Cutthroat
was
Island.
yeah, that was Trash Juice.
What's the other one she did? Oh man, she did another movie.
Well, she did the baseball movie, League of Their Own.
Oh, League of Their Own. Yeah, I remember that one.
Thelma and Louise took her
Right.
overboard. That was
Right.
That was like that's her staple. You know what I'm saying? That's the movie that did it for her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah. Also, they did the first teaser trailer release for The Nun 2. Another mega trailer release of Nun 2, the direct sequel to the acclaimed horror movie, The Nun from the Conjuring universe. According to reports, the trailer shows the return of the demon nun amid the sound of church bells and thunder. It begins in what appears like the early 20th century Europe before coming to what looks like the 1960s. And I was just talking about earlier about Insidious. I didn't know that
Right.
this is the sixth film,
Fifth.
I guess.
Right.
Fifth. I didn't even know that shit, but I was asking a question. Yeah,
Right.
I'm like, God damn, it's 5. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I was asking a question about does all that take place in the Conjuring universe? You know what I'm saying? This one we need Mika. See, Mika, this is when you're supposed to help a brother out. You know what I'm saying?
So we talking about all the Conjuring movies. You asked, do they all take place in the Conjuring universe?
Well, just like because I know that's the same actor who plays
Oh yeah,
Fred
you're talking
in
about
Conjuring, right? I think
right. You're talking about the dad because he plays.
Right.
Yeah. He plays.
So and I know it's not, but you know what I'm saying. Like, is it kind of like sneaky that it's in there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's the same studio, it's the same. You know what I mean?
It's the same directors,
same
and
director,
writer,
James.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gotta be connected some type of way to me.
Right.
Anyway.
I feel what you're saying.
Let's see. Leaf says, what's so cool is that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 volume comes out a day before my birthday. Should I watch it on my birthday or would it be too sad? Sorry. Nah, you good, Leafs.
Yeah, go watch that.
Nah, why? Because from my understanding, you know what? Let's cut the Guardians of the Galaxy. Did I already bring it up? Because let's talk about that since I just ran through all I could with Cinemacon. Let's get into this the
Guardians of the Galaxy and how I think there's a secret story.
The stuff that I want to talk about. Let's talk about this Guardians of the Galaxy. Matter of fact, and let's run this trailer real quick. Do I already have it up? No, I don't. Don't add it up. Let's run this trailer. Come on, you can't do that. That's stupid.
Mm-mm.
Is this the new trailer? How old is this?
This
No,
is the
this is
newest
2
one.
months ago. So this the
Oh,
old.
2 months.
So hold
Okay,
on.
okay.
Let me back out of this. That's the old
Yeah,
trailer.
because there's
My
a
bad,
newer
bro.
one.
Yeah, it's a newer one. My fault. My fault. Let me see. I think it's is it this one? I don't think that's it neither. My bad.
Good. Take your time.
This should be it. This should be it. Now this is everything always. Why did? Okay, I'm tripping. Maybe that was it. My bad, y'all. I know. I know everybody like, what the hell you doing, man? What is this crap? Why is it doing that, man? Okay, hold on. Something wrong with my YouTube or something, man. What is? It is not showing right at all. Maybe I can watch this one. This is coming from Cinemacon, so I think anyway. Is it one on here? Nope. Damn it. Where is it at? It was a week ago. When did it come out? You remember when the trailer came out?
It's like 2 or 3 days ago. What happened that long?
Yeah, it ain't. Everything I see is like 2 weeks ago or whatever. The trailer on this. All right, let's try this. Yeah. Okay. This the
Okay,
one.
this is the one. Yep.
So, and like I said, I gotta pause it and stop talk. You know what I'm saying? Talk so I don't get the
Good.
copyright claim. Um, what the relationship between Star Lord and Gamora in this? What are we looking at? Is he trying to win her back, or is he trying to get her to understand that at one point in time there was an item? Does she even will she garner the, you know what I'm saying? Will those feelings ever come to her? You know what I'm saying? That I wonder, is that going to be the dynamic here, or is he just going to be like, okay, that's not my Gamora?
Mm, I think it's more. He's still trying to get. He's still trying to get with her. I think that's the
Okay,
only thing that makes sense.
and you think that's going to be the comic relief for him for this movie,
Yeah,
probably?
of course. It's
Yeah,
him getting shut down.
him getting shut down, him getting yeah. I hate I hate his design, man. The High Evolutionary.
Yeah, I do too. I hate the
That
way he looked.
design, man. Why does he look that way?
He looks stupid. Like for real, for real.
Somebody said that he looked like a black RoboCop, man. And I was like,
Oh no,
he do look like a black RoboCop, though, if you
he
think
do
about it.
though.
And
Like no
you know what
doubt.
I'm saying? RoboCop's name was Alex Murphy. This dude played Murph on Peacemaker.
Peacemaker. Mhm.
Why did they do that, man? I don't know. They've been having some off the wall designs for these characters.
I
Right. And
agree.
I don't know if they're doing it on purpose to be away from the comic book accurate design or what, but
Right.
this is why, you know what I'm saying? Oh, he got hair right there. I guess that's the old school High Evolutionary.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is, and I think somebody said this is more of a Rocket Raccoon origin story.
Origin story. I
which
could
is
buy
dope. I think it's dope, because a lot of people want to know where it came from
that. Right.
and things of that nature. I still hate the high evolutionary though.
I do too, big time.
It-
Whenever they first revealed his design, I was like, why? Like he looked like they stretch his face over, like
right.
right.
I mean, so in those scenes, it looked like we got some, old school throwback scenes. I wonder, are we going to see him, what I'm saying, working on himself also,
Right.
you know? Um, so we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna get to your theory in a second. Let's see what you're saying of your theory.
Oh yeah. About it being a secret story. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think I know who it is too. Who our secret characters are.
Did he just land on Star Lord to do something? And what this also looks like is this is a standalone. This ain't got shit to do with nothing going on in Marvel.
Nope. It don't.
This
I'm glad too.
has nothing to do with multiverse, other than the Gamora being there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Seems like it has nothing to do with multiverse or anything of that nature. Um, but it does beg the question with this Gamora out here: why is there? You know what I'm saying? Is there potential for incursion?
Right.
Also, where's the TVA? Right? And I hate
Right.
the more, and I've been saying this since they've been doing this multiverse shit. The more I think about it, I hate it.
I hate it too.
The more I
Because it
think about
just
it, I hate it.
it was so lazy. So
It's
lazily
so
done.
late. I just hate it. It's just bad. It's bad writing. It's bad. It's, to me, that's what really hurt the brand, right?
Yeah.
It's the multiverse. That's what really hurt the Marvel brand. I just dislike it. Dislike it. Um, I think it is what they all got the little Guardians uniform.
I feel like those are the Annihilator uniforms.
What's that?
The Annihilators. I think that's the
Oh,
Annihilator
yeah, yeah.
uniform. Yeah.
And see, that's why I don't think. Um, I finished it up right quick.
Hmm.
She got a whole new arm and everything too. I think Rocket made her arm, from my understanding.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but no. So Leaf's theory is what if Star Lord dies at the end? I don't think he dies at the end. Now, well, let me not say I don't think he dies. I think in that trailer they show him being carried by Nebula, um, which kind of makes me think he doesn't die. But I am on the same side as you with him dying, and I'm on that side only because um, I think Chris Pratt is running off to DC.
DC. Yep.
Yeah, that's that's what I think. But who I think dies, I think Rocket dies and Drax.
I think they killed Drax off. I think that's safe.
Drax is gone. Because I don't think Batista wants to do anything with Marvel no more. I think he's done.
I
I
don't
think he
blame
want to
him.
move on. Yeah, I think he said he's tired of putting that paint on and all. And I think because also we got
Move.
old
Zena.
girl
Are you supposed to have that?
she just came out and said that she's ready to hang up playing Gamora.
Yep.
And she wants something, she would like to pass it on to somebody else, which is dope. That's how you
That would
do
be cool, right?
recast people.
Yes.
Keep
With
the
the
character
blessing
going.
of the right.
You know what I'm saying? Keep the character. There's no reason to stop Gamora. If she say, "All right, I'm done," you can
Right.
recast. You can recast.
Excuse me.
Um, that's what I think. But I do like that this has no bearing, or from what it seems like, has no bearing on anything. A Rocket Raccoon origin story. Hopefully, we get more Mantis too.
Right.
Even though I know we got a lot of Mantis in the holiday special, but I think we need. I would like to see Mantis because what we got from the holiday special, if they can transfer that over into this, because it seems like Mantis could whoop some ass if given, you know what I'm saying?
Properly
Right.
motivated.
Seems like she can actually put some work in.
I think we're gonna get her more of her story. Not saying that I mean, because I don't know, you know what I'm saying, as far as this whole Kang thing, you know what I'm saying, because she's a big part of one of his stories, that Celestial Madonna thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's, I mean, why wouldn't we see that if they're going that far?
She is,
Yeah.
I don't want to say OP, but she powerful.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to
She's
give
half
her
a celestial, right?
She got some power to her. Let's see. He says, I think Drax retires. In one shot, you see Mantis waving by the Drax. Yeah. Well, now remember these Marvel. One thing was they damn near god tier with their trailers is being nothing. You know what I'm saying? We see one thing, get to the movie theaters, and it's something
totally different.
So I do give them that. But I don't know if it'll be sad. I say go see it on your birthday, Leafs.
Yeah,
go see it.
Of course.
Enjoy it, man. And if you do cry, it's more of
worth it.
Right, because this is, it's a going away party.
It's a culmination of how long for Guardians?
Right.
I remember reading about this movie on Wikipedia before it even was announced. You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the world? What is this? I know who these people are, but why they get the movie? You know what I'm saying?
When they said Guardians of the Galaxy, I said, what?
Why? What? Right.
Like, why? Like you said, I know who the Guardians of the Galaxy is.
But they trash.
Right. What? Really?
They is trash, yeah.
Who is what put Guardians on the map? It was this had to have been maybe 2002 or something like that with the Annihilation.
Right.
And that's what brought Peter Quill back into play. You know what I'm saying? Rocket back, Drax back into play. You know what I'm saying? And that wasn't even the Guardians team, because the Guardians I used to read was Sylvester Stallone's character's Guardian.
Right.
Those were the original Guardians of the Galaxy. And they were trash. They was
trash.
Yondu. If you know what I'm saying, Yondu was the Yondu you got in Guardians of the Galaxy
was
movie.
OP
Yondu,
compared to the
right.
Yeah. Super OP. Right.
So yeah, man, it's totally different. But I'm looking forward to it, man. To go ahead, finish it, and end it off. Hopefully, they get a proper ado. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think Chris Pratt is running off to James Gunn and becoming somebody over there.
He's gonna be Booster Gold, bro.
A lot of people say Booster Gold. I thinking
think it makes sense.
Who he could be. Booster Gold makes sense, but to me, that's just Peter Quill all over again.
Well, why not? That works.
It does. But okay, so this is what I get from Chris Pratt. We got him playing Peter Quill in Guardians of the Galaxy. We got him playing Peter Quill in Jurassic Park. But when he does the hard, like the Amazon
Magnificent. Wait, no. Tomorrow's War.
Yeah, man. If we can get that over at DC, you might be looking at something else, man. That dude, he's more than Peter Quill or what he was on The Office. They went off Parks and Rec.
Rec, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like he just took Parks and Rec and put it into Peter Quill.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But he's more than that. He's more than that. So I want to see him with a little. I want to
see him in another movie like what's the one?
The one he did with Denzel, the cowboy movie?
Yeah, Magnificent Seven.
But he was still, to me, kind of Peter Quill, just as a cowboy. You know what I mean?
I guess.
That and that could just be his default. You know what I'm saying?
He was good in Zero Dark 30 too.
Oh yeah, he was in Zero Dark, but he didn't have a lot.
No,
he didn't have a lot in Zero.
He was
Dark
still
30.
he was still unknown when that movie came out. Right.
Mm-hmm. He was still a lot. Let's see, Gunn said to have to a fan who thinks Rocket will die. He said Rocket was never going to die. So maybe they pull a Transformer Revenge of the Fallen move by reviving Rocket and Drax dying at the end. Could.
I think that would be kind of cheesy, but
It would be. Well, unless it's a sacrifice play.
right.
Could be a sacrifice play. Because I'm the impression that somebody from the Guardians dies, I'm with that.
Right. I think that's only fair.
Right, that's fair. I don't think Gamora dies. She died already, and I don't think Nebula dies. She died already.
Right.
So those two to me are out. They died. You know what I'm saying? Peter could die, which
but I highly doubt it.
No, I don't. I don't think Peter, because you got to think who's in this movie. Adam Warlock is in this movie. If they wanted to go further, if they want to do another Guardians or another team revolve, you know what I'm saying? They got a new leader right there.
Yeah, they do.
With Adam Warlock. So, I don't know. We'll have to. I think Adam Warlock is what will probably define how they do this moving forward.
I agree.
Adam Warlock. So that's one of I forgot about that. That's one of the reasons why I think Peter will probably kick the bucket. Where did 30 come from? Or it'll be one of those deaths where there's no body. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, and they could always come back later.
Right. It'll be something like that. We don't know if he's dead or not, but he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Like the team think, he's gone. Like the planet blows up while he's on the planet or something. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
Right.
That's how I'm looking at it.
I'm with that. Like I said, I think that it kind of goes with my little theory. But let me tell you who I think definitely does.
Okay.
I definitely know Drax.
Mm-hmm.
My other bet is Kraglin.
Ah.
I think he gonna die.
Because he got to go with his brother.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why. I think they kill his character off, so they don't have to worry about him coming back. Right.
Right.
So
you got to go with his brother. Yeah. I mean, you can still have loyalty to your brother and still say, hey, I'm going to, work with these guys too. But that's a good one. I didn't even think about that.
Well, I think about
he has become a big player.
Yeah, he has. He's got the antenna, everything. He had. Yeah, he's definitely a factor now. Right.
Geek Ledger, what's up, man? What's up? Hey, man. People in the chat, if you could, hit the like button, and if y'all want to, if you could subscribe, man. You know what I'm saying? Every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Plus, I put out other videos. Subscribe, hit the like button. So, but what's up, Geek Ledger? What you got? What's your thoughts on Guardians 3 moving forward? What's your theory? You got any theories on who passed, who dies, who makes it, who don't kick the bucket? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all who I think in this movie that we haven't heard yet.
What's that?
Nova.
You think they're gonna say something about Nova?
I think it's a given. Because
they got
of the
to,
fact,
with this being the end.
I think that this is the fact that we I think that they are working for the Nova Corps kind of secretly anyway, trying to reestablish the Nova Corps.
Okay.
I think that that's a kind of a subplot in this movie that we haven't gotten yet. And I think that we are going to get, I believe it's Richard Rider, but
where's the Nova Force going to come from? Because
I think that, listen, let me tell you where I think we're going to get our Nova from.
Okay.
Because they didn't show us Thanos destroying Xandar, right?
Nope.
We know, the story of Nova. Xandar's destroyed. That's just the last dude who was, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Alive. So I think it all just makes sense. It just makes sense. Xandar's destroyed. We got
Richard Rider he wasn't on planet when it happened, and
it had to be.
Right.
Had to be. That's the only thing I can think of. But like I said, I think that them being indebted to, well, I say it like this: if we're getting It all depends on if we're going to get the Annihilators or not. Because I think that's the only. I think that's how we get.
But and this is the reason why that to me the multiverse was the wrong way to go. You got all of these storylines, like you said, the annihilation. You know what I'm saying? Annihilation storyline.
Right.
You got Secret Wars. You got Secret Invasion. Like you got storyline where you don't need the multiverse. To me, the multiverse is a hindrance. It's stopping the story from going forward because everybody's like, well, if they die, they can just bring them back. Kang, to me, they went too early with Kang. Kang is the threat level is a high threat level. Like right now, what's the threat level? So
nothing.
We just
zero.
Thanos, you got Kang, and you're gonna do Doom, and then that's it. You don't have no more threat levels.
No more big threat levels.
No more big threat levels. Galactus is a threat level, but he's like that's nature. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like trying to defeat a volcano or something. Or well, you got one more. You got Apocalypse.
But the only thing about that is we already saw that once, and you got to build way up to that shit.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we could get, I feel like they're going to make the X-Men a big bad, you know what I'm saying, before long, and make them look like a fake big bad, X-Men versus Avengers. Of course, we'll see that. But, I mean, I think that, like you said, of major players, we've already got them.
Right.
We've already got Zemo.
You know what I'm saying? Ultron should have been Red Skull. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, they got to figure out a way to get some of that back, the ground level, you know what I'm saying, the story wise, not just for big bad sake, but story wise. You know what I'm saying? How do these people fit in? How do they interact with these characters? You know what I'm saying? Things of that nature.
Right.
Let me see. Leaf says, joke, why is Star-Lord screaming in pain in the trailer? He probably is crying that he broke his Walkman or stepped on the Lego. Probably his Walkman. He probably lost his Walkman, man. I give him that one. He lost his Walkman. Geek Legend says, Rocket will die. Drax will lead the Guardians and start a new life. Gamora and Nebula take the ship and travel the galaxy. Quill and Mantis go home to Earth to find his grandfather. Man, you talking like you wrote, like you are, like you already know what's going on, man. Is it a because I've been trying to stay away from the leaks. You know what
me
I'm saying?
too, especially for this one.
So is there leaks out there? Is that where you're getting that information from? But that don't sound bad. I'm with you. Rocket dying, Drax leaving the Guardians, start a new life. I can see that happening.
But start a new life with who?
Right. I was gonna say, well, who? Remember, his family was killed by Thanos.
Yeah, by Thanos. Actually, Ronan, but
was it Ronan or Thanos?
Yeah, it was Ronan that killed him.
It was Ronan. Yeah. See, they messed that, and that's where they messed Thanos and Drax up, because Drax was created to kill Thanos.
Right.
His only existence was
to
kill Thanos. That's it. And what was dope was when the Annihilation, that storyline happened, and Drax went after Thanos, and how Thanos took him out.
Right. Like he was nothing.
So Gamora and Nebula take the ship and travel the galaxy. I don't, cause see, I'm still thinking of the Gamora Quill dynamic when you say that. Gamora and Nebula taking the ship, traveling the galaxy. I could see them trying to especially Nebula, you know what I'm saying? Because she knows what happened up until the new Gamora showed up. Right. I could see them trying to put the pieces back together, you know what I'm saying, and get that sisterhood and everything like that. But I would think maybe Quill and Gamora would travel the galaxy and try to get that old thing back, so to speak. Right. You know what I'm saying? But I do, you know what? What would be the kicker here is, and they teased it in the trailer, if Nebula and Quill, because they've been kind of on the same page, same frequency, if there is a little something there. Yeah, that chemistry. You know what I'm saying? That chemistry is there.
I haven't really thought about that, but I'm sure it could be there. Yeah, for sure.
It could be. Quill and Mantis go home to Earth and find his grandfather. I would like Quill to have been the prince of I forgot what his dad was, is the king of. I would have liked to see that storyline because we got him being half celestial, and then that's it. We didn't get nothing from it. Like
it was
he
like
don't even
half a movie, right?
right. He don't even have the powers to do anything, being a half celestial, which is weird. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then we come to find out that Mantis is his half sister. You know what I'm saying? I just would like to have seen them do so. At least they did keep the element of his dad being an alien, but I think his dad should have just been an alien. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Then we wouldn't even have to work.
Celestial.
Right. I think they did that just so he could hold the Power Stone?
I guess, yeah. That makes sense. In the first Guardians movie, yeah, Power Stone.
Yeah. He said that's just his speculation. He says, I mean, they had Quill's grandfather in Volume 2. He was running from the ego expansion on Earth. It makes sense to kind of pay that off. Was he? I have to go back and watch it.
I think that a lot of the aspects we're gonna get from this movie are from the game too that came out. They use that as a testing ground.
Yeah.
A lot of the ideas that we get from that, like Adam Warlock was a character in the game. It was baby Adam Warlock, just like it is in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if the Sovereign plays any role in this movie. Gotta think about that too.
Oh, the Sovereign. Yeah, they got to, right? Because Adam Warlock is their creation, right, I guess, so to speak. Ooh. And the Sovereign was created by somebody in the comics. I just can't remember. I can't put my finger on it right now.
Right.
I don't know. That's now that you say that, they have to play
some kind of a role in this.
Some kind of role, because I wonder what is Adam Warlock's role in this? Because we're dealing with High Evolutionary.
It's two separate stories that they're jamming into one.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be. What is, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's Adam Warlock doing?
Right. Why is he trying to kill them? Right. I know why, but right.
Lee said, big update. Fast and Furious 11 release 2025. That's for family, man. I did see that they I guess they got the writers for Fast 11, and this will be the last one, which is weird that they're ending it on 11, an odd number. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe they're not counting Tokyo Drift. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, I think that's dope. I think some people are trying to say that this Fast X is gonna be a flop. I think
those movies are too big to fail.
Right. I think they're just saying that. You know, a lot of the YouTubers in the YouTube space don't like Brie Larson.
Right. For some reason, I don't know why.
For some reason, I don't know why.
I don't get that. I really
never
understood that.
You know, I know she said what she said about what was that movie? What she said, 40-year-old white man can't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like, I get, if that's what made y'all dislike Brie Larson, then damn.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, come on, man. Yeah.
One little comment off, one little off the cuff comment make you like.
I personally think she's solid as an actress.
Right. I haven't seen her
solid.
do nothing
nothing bad. Right.
If you didn't like Wrinkle in Time, if you didn't like Captain Marvel, she acted what they put in front of her. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying.
All she did was act what they put in front of her. So I don't know. We'll see. Now that with this new with the Marvels, seems like they're trying to lighten up Carol Danvers, but Carol Danvers is a straight to the
military
character. Right. She's military. She's Air Force. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what she is. She's not a ha he type of person.
Nope.
So I don't know what they expect. You know what I'm saying? Since it was the same actor who played Quill's grandfather in Volume 1, he was the old person. He was an old person makeup. Gunn said there was a reason he was in the movie. They got to play. Okay.
That's cool. Yeah.
Now Gunn I think he be jotting down shit. You're right. He like to pay stuff off.
Yeah, he
so does. I can see that. I mean, she won a guy. Right. She won a Oscar.
She did. Right. She ain't no scrub. Like
she's not a scrub. She I think she goes in the project. She put everything that you know what I'm saying. Like I don't know why people don't like her, man. I genuinely do not know.
I have no idea.
I haven't. Other than that one comment about A Wrinkle in Time, if that's what gets you destroyed out here, then man, geez.
Right. Nobody got any hope.
You know, I don't have a problem with her. Would she have been my pick to be Captain Marvel? No. No, just
She's
because
a
of her
little too
build.
skinny. Right.
Right.
She's too
Just
skinny.
because of her build.
But I mean, I don't like Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman for that same reason.
Right,
but
for the same reason.
It is what it is, right? As far as
But they
being
both,
an actress,
Gal
they work it
Gadot
out.
is not the best actress, but she is a damn good Wonder Woman, right?
I feel that.
I can't knock that.
I
She's a
can't
damn
deny
good Wonder Woman.
Right.
I would, but do I foresee her winning an Oscar anytime soon? Fuck
Nope.
no.
Absolutely not.
Or any type of acting award? No. You know what I'm saying? But to me, being Wonder Woman, I can deal with. To me, she's a damn good Wonder Woman. Long as they don't have her doing like what was it, Wonder Woman 84, and they try to have her talking and do her, they don't need to do that. Right. Just little quick, you know what I'm saying, one-liners and stuff like that'll work. We already said that. So yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 should be a bittersweet ending because it's ending, but also should be a good time, man. And it's time for some of these actors to move on. I mean, Chris Pratt can't be Peter Quill forever.
Right.
What's her name? What's her name?
Zoe Saldana. Yeah.
Zoe. She's what's she? 40 something.
Yeah.
And she was already talking about she was fatigued playing these same characters over and over again. You know what I'm saying? So I know she was like, all right, this is it, I'm done. I ain't showing up for nothing else Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Or the bag, the Brinks truck got to be huge to bring somebody. But I think that's because you saw Scarlett Johansson come out and say the same thing. She was like, nah, I'm done with Marvel.
Right. They got to really bring 2 trucks to you for that.
She's like, I'm done with Marvel. I'm done.
I would be too, though. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, shit, I gave y'all 12 years? I gave y'all 12 years of my life. You know what I'm saying? Let me move on to some other stuff. Because when you do the Marvel thing, it's hard to get the other films out that you would like to go and do also. You know what I mean? So,
right.
Let's just say I never get why people are like Wonder Woman and Superman have to be absolutely jacked like they have super strength. They don't need to be jacked like Ben Affleck.
Nah, that's false. That's missing what I'm saying. Wonder Woman is not supposed to be jacked, but think about Wonder Woman and how she's been portrayed on screen and in the comics. She's a full-figured woman, not a tall model. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's get this right.
She doesn't have to be. I see what he's saying.
And muscular and all that.
I see what you're saying.
I wanted to see. You know what I'm saying? Look like.
But to tell you the truth, Superman is supposed to be jacked.
Fair enough. And for real, I buy that too.
Superman's supposed to be jacked. Like he's a farm boy. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be a
corn-fed, right?
Corn-fed. That's how he's supposed to look, and he's supposed to be goofy,
right?
Because his demeanor, the Clark, who he really is, Clark Kent, is a goofball,
right?
Bumping into things, and that's because he does that because he is big. You know what I'm saying? So he can play that off, like, oh shit, he's big lumbering. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, corn-fed, middle American white guy. You know what I'm saying? So he can play that off, and then once he turns to Superman, you see that he stands straight up. Even if you go back and look how they draw Clark Kent and how they draw Superman,
right?
You see
it. It's a big difference.
Clark is kind of slumped. You know what I'm saying? He's more
slumped in, right? Close.
You know what I'm saying? But he is big. He's big, and then when Superman shows up.
Big, broad chest, wide, you know what I'm saying? Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the different, but Ben Affleck, right. Batman is jacked because he has to pack on pounds. And I don't think Batman would be like cut jacked. You know what I'm saying? Because he needs cushion. He needs, you see what I'm saying? He would have, it would be a muscular build, but he wouldn't be chiseled. I don't think Batman would be chiseled. Me, myself, if like in real life, I don't think Batman would be chiseled. But that's just me. I thought Ben Affleck was like the perfect Batman. I thought.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, because you guys also think, man, like this is somebody who trains nonstop. Of course, he's gonna be that.
But I think he would find that medium because when you're chiseled, when your body fat is down to like damn near like 2 to 3%,
right?
You cramp easy.
Right. That's very true. Very true.
I don't think Batman could be out here fighting and what I'm saying?
Catch a cramp.
And a cramp will take you out. I don't care how
tough you are, none of that. Right.
That cramp, once that cramp is gone, you done. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think he would want to be out here cramping. But then, that's us getting into the weeds of realistic shit. You know what I'm I mean, there are skinny versions of Superman. Brandon Walters, Superman Returns. He's muscular, but he's no. I get what you're saying. No, it is, and I don't think anybody would look at, you know what I'm saying, a slim Superman. The way they've been portraying Cyclops in the comic books, I could see Superman in that same dimension, right? But to me, Superman is he's just a bit, he's triangular. How about that? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, broad shoulders. It's a triangle, which, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
With he's not a box shape. He's triangle. No, broad shoulders is wide. You know what I'm saying? Then
thin waist, narrow waist. Right.
I can see that. I can. But yeah,
Superman's actually drawn like a it's like a Jack Black dude.
Yeah.
He really is. Right.
Yeah. Like Batman is like a CrossFit, you know what I'm saying, type of guy.
Right.
Like they're muscular, but they're not necessarily all the way chiseled.
Right.
Superman, probably especially with his genetics, he would be chiseled. He ain't got to worry about like fatigue or cramps or nothing like that. So I could see him having 2% body fat, 1%, if anything. Right. You know what I'm saying? I could see that. So yep.
Super lean.
Ben Affleck from aesthetic was definitely a perfect Batman. Story-wise, though, he was unfortunately lacking, in my opinion. I don't agree or disagree.
Right.
We never really got the story. You know, we got the Justice League story or the Batman versus Superman story, but we never got the Batman story.
You never had anything to compare Bruce to. You never saw young Bruce. You never saw the transformation.
Right. This is the old grizzled, older grizzled Bruce. But I get what you're saying. The story for him was lacking. That's because he was put in as just a plot point or plot device.
Right. Plot device.
That's all Ben Affleck's Batman was just a plot device. You know what I mean? Because essentially Batman versus Superman was Superman 2.
Right.
That's why you did get a lot more. You got a lot more Superman story than Batman story. I know it started off with Batman. Excuse me. But all the characters in that movie were of Superman circle. From Lois Lane, Perry, who else? Even when he went to
Lex Luthor,
Iraq. Like everything surrounded Superman. You know, Lex Luthor, you know what I'm saying? Everything in that, Doomsday, everything in that was Superman
characters. Right.
It was a Superman movie just with Batman featured
in it, right, as a secondary character. Batman never got to be a full front character in any of those movies in the DCU.
Nope.
None of them.
And that's a shame that we never got to see Batman properly portray Batman or Bruce Wayne in his own film. I think at least they could have given us that proper.
And then the worst part is we would kind of get that in the Flash, but it's finna be Michael Keaton.
Right. Good segue. Let's segue to the Flash.
Yeah.
Segue to the Flash, and let's watch this Flash because I thought it was.
This is the newest trailer, right? Yeah.
There should be. Where are we at? All right, blah 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 blah. There we go. Yep, trailer 2 to the stream.
Cool.
Reason it won't let me go full screen on this.
That's all right.
So you seen the trailer already, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Unpopular opinion.
Okay. I'm listening.
I don't want to see Michael Keaton as Batman. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I understand
why, but why? But now I feel what you're saying. I understand why, but why?
I just think his time. I just think
y'all
as Batman. No, if they want to bring Michael Keaton, this Michael Keaton, this Bruce Wayne back is, you know what I'm saying, for what we talked about previously with Batman Beyond or something like that,
Right.
I'm with it. But him in the suit, and when I saw it, because I watched the video, because they did the screening for it today.
Right. Yeah. And Cinemacon.
Cinemacon. A lot of people, they praising it, and I think it's gonna be a good film. And they praised him, but I think we're wrapped up in him,
Nostalgia.
the 80s. Yeah. And I'm like, because what I saw was like, this dude can't move. This is not Batman move. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
he looks stiff at the neck. It doesn't look believable.
We're coming off the heels of Ben Affleck, and we're coming off the heels of Pattinson.
And Christian Bale too.
Oh yeah, and Christian Bale. We're coming off the, you know what I'm saying? We're coming off of those 3 portrayals of Batman. I think Michael Keaton is the GOAT. But he's the GOAT, like I think Tobey Maguire is the GOAT.
Right.
They're the first ones to portray it in a real live action and it be a good film. So then the fog of nostalgia fits in, right?
And nostalgia is kind of dangerous.
It is very dangerous.
Because it's easy to fall into.
Yep. Because it's like your first love, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, Michael Keaton. Hey, no, Batman Returns was that shit. And to do it like this, too, you go Batman Returns, and then we get Val Kilmer, which wasn't a bad Batman.
Nope. It was actually kind of one of my favorites, actually.
It wasn't a bad Batman. And then we go into George Clooney. So then we go Batman Returns, and 2 inferior movies. Right? So now that's already making us say, yep, Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is Batman. Right? So then we come, I think it was 20 years later or something like that, 15 years later, we get Christian Bale.
Right.
Christian Bale. I remember going to see that.
Me too.
Standing ovation. It was a standing ovation in the movie theater. I was like, damn.
This movie wasn't that good.
It wasn't. But we hadn't seen Batman in forever.
Right. I hadn't seen a good one anyway.
A good one. No, I don't think we had a live action Batman since George Clooney.
Nope. You're right.
So we get Christian Bale. Like I said, that the story was and my thing about those 3 movies was Batman was always overshadowed by his villains. His rogue, and I know Batman's rogue gallery is probably top 2, and it ain't number 2 when it comes to comic book characters. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he might have the best rogue gallery. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's still Spider-Man, bro. Yeah.
I think Spider-Man got the best rogue gallery.
Yeah.
Spider-Man with the best rogue. I mean, it's a toss-up. One A, 1B.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Depending on what side of the bed you wake up on.
It depends on what day it is. That's exactly right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, we get Christian Bale, 3 movies. Ben Affleck shows up. Remember, everybody hated Ben Affleck, and then they learned to love him. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
The first time I heard it I was like, Ben Affleck as Batman? That's gonna be trash.
Yep.
And it wasn't trash.
It wasn't trash. And then now I feel like we're just going backwards. Like Michael Keaton, and Keaton is 80 years. How old is Keaton? He pushing what? He got to be close to 70, right?
At least late
60s. Him, Arnold, and Sylvester Stallone, and
all right about the same age, right?
Yeah, like I don't know. But that's just, like I said, unpopular opinion. James McD reviews. What up? We're honored as the best Batman. Hey, I can't look. Lego
Batman was the shit.
Lego Batman ain't no joke.
No.
You know what? It's crazy. So Will Arnett and the late great Kevin Conroy. Who do you got?
As far as voice?
Yeah, because look,
Conroy, boy, come on now. Yeah,
okay, I just asked because Will Arnett did this. I can't. Reason why I said because even though it was the comedic aspect to it,
right?
But Will Arnett solidified himself in cinema history as being a top tier Batman.
Well, Mask of the Phantasm is my most favorite Batman movie of all time. So definitely Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill.
Mask of the Phantasm. That was just a good ass storyline.
Yeah, it was.
That was a good ass story. Let me get some of these before I continue. Let me see. Yeah. I personally could have bought Robert Pattinson as a younger Ben Affleck if they had wanted to go the prequel route. If Pattinson had bulked up, that is. Yeah, I guess because I can see the same
Yeah, same style as Batman.
Yeah, I could see that. He might have took a little bit from Ben. You know what I'm saying to play his. Alfred said they'd been vigilanting for over 2 decades. That the Batman had taken place in late '90s, early 2000s, followed the young BVS Batman played by Robert Pattinson. I would have watched that. I could see that. Yeah, most definitely,
Yeah,
most definitely.
that movie could definitely take place in the 90s.
And he's 70, so 71.
Wow.
And like I said, I think he probably does phenomenal in this film, but it's gonna be scenes where I'm just like, oh, his knees look like it hurt right there, or you know what I'm
Or
saying? Like,
they had to CGI the shit out of it. Yeah.
yeah, like, but I wonder how intellectual Michael Keaton's Batman, because we never really got in those two
No.
Batman movies. He wasn't like genius level.
He was just the best Bruce Wayne, not the best
Yeah.
Batman to me.
Right. I wonder what type of, what I'm saying? Is he gonna be smart, super smart, or whatever, or is he just gonna be a 71-year-old Batman?
Right.
I hear there's a lot of '80s nostalgia in this. That's what this movie's based off of.
That's what what's the face is good at, man. That's what the director's good at.
Yeah, Muschietti.
Muschietti. Yeah. That's why he did such a good job with it, because it was all nostalgia. All from the 80s. That's why they had to do it from the 80s.
Yeah, right. They say she's still the show.
With Sasha Calle.
Yeah.
I heard that too.
They say she's still the show.
I'm kind of excited to see that.
I want to see. I heard that they explained the reason why it's her and not Kal-El.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The swap happens and things of that nature. But I think and they supposed to be doing the Supergirl movie.
Yeah.
If she does good in this movie, I'm a petition for her to just go ahead, pick it up, and keep, you know what I'm saying, keep it going. But I know they want to do the traditional blonde Supergirl, and I get it.
Of course.
I mean, I get it. I understand, but if she really steals the show, like a lot of people are saying she steals the show, and she becomes the star out of this movie, give it to her.
Right.
Let her keep it moving. Let her keep that suit on. Let her keep it moving, and do what needs to be done. Also, who's the lady staring at all the bat suits at the beginning of the trailer? Is that an unannounced Michelle fight? Was that? No, I thought that was
I thought they were gonna have her in this movie though too.
That is a girl. You know what? It might be. I gotta run that back now that you say that. That might be old Vicky Vale.
It might be. Right.
Could be. I didn't care. I thought that was Ezra.
Mm-mm-mm.
For some reason. Oh no, you said Michelle Pfeiffer. Oh, he said Michelle Pfeiffer.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Not Vicky Vale. Oh,
not
my
Vicky
bad.
Vicky Vale is
Catwoman.
Yeah, Catwoman.
My bad. Hey, I'm tripping. Yeah, I don't know. She used her last life. No, I'm just playing. No,
but I'm gonna tell you something that would make a lot of sense.
It would
because we need a Damian Wayne too, though. I can see how the stuff like that would tie in going forward. Because I don't think they're gonna give us.
No, you need a Helena.
No, but I don't think we're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get Talia al Ghul as Damian Wayne's mom. I don't see it.
No. Oh. So you don't? Then why even do it?
I think that they're gonna do it this way. Why not?
It better not Catwoman.
Let me tell you why I think that that's the case. Because we keep hearing how this movie in particular is the jumping off point to the next, iteration of the DCEU. So, in order for them to, like I said, I feel like one of these Batman that we're going to see in this movie is our Batman going forward. And everything else is Elseworld. I'm telling you, this makes sense.
No,
they're not going to do a young Batman.
You think you think Ben Affleck or Michael Keaton is going to be the Batman going forward?
Yeah, for Brave and the Bold. Yes, I do.
No, I don't see it.
Why not?
I just.
Why not?
I can't see it. For one thing, I don't want Michael Keaton to put
I don't think it's him.
On again.
I don't think it's him. I personally think it's no.
I would now look. I would if it ended up being Batfleck, I would geek out. I ain't gonna bullshit.
I think that would be dope. Honestly,
I would geek out. But from what I understand, he said he didn't even want to come back and direct it. You know what I'm saying? Because that was on the supposedly that was on the table that James Gunn went and talked to him about directing the film, and I don't even. Yeah, like Geek Legend said, James Gunn stated to be a new actor for Brave and the Bold. He did say that. So
he said a lot though.
Now I'm gonna tell you this: it's been a lot of Snyder shit going on this week for some reason. I don't know why. Right, and no disrespect to Zack Snyder, but can we?
I don't want the Snyderverse.
Well, this is my thing, right? Everybody they're gonna restore. Like, who's coming back? Ben Affleck. The only real reason people want the Snyderverse back is for Ben Affleck, right? And he already said basically he ain't coming back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he said he's done. That's what he said. He's done. Mm-hmm. I believe it. I believe he's done. And so you got Ben Affleck. We got Aquaman coming, correct?
Yep.
Wonder Woman. Who's taking on these properties and doing it? Who's footing the bill for this?
Nobody.
That's what I want to know.
It ain't Zack Snyder.
Right. It's not Zack Snyder. They talking about taking to Netflix. Netflix.
They ain't got the money for that.
Right. You think WB is finna let Netflix get that for like the low for cheap?
Absolutely not.
Hell, they gonna tax the hell out of Netflix, and I'm pretty sure Netflix ain't trying to jump to whatever number WB is saying they can.
They don't need it like that,
right? And they don't need it. They do not need it. So
they got Zack Snyder to make whatever they want to make.
He got what's his university over
Rebel
there?
Moon.
Rebel Moon.
Right.
So they already got Zack Snyder. They don't need.
Right. They don't need yeah.
Now, what I don't like was that what Zack Snyder's doing. He's got SnyderCon or some shit going on,
right?
And that's what I think he's just trolling.
He is trolling. He's riding the spotlight,
right?
Riding the wave.
SnyderCon is going to happen, but I think that he's only doing that just to troll. It's like, I got y'all in the palm of my hands. Y'all gonna show up. I'm gonna make some money off of y'all. We're gonna have a good time, laugh, drink, eat, and be merry. But Snyderverse is not coming back, and he can do this every year.
Yep. And people will still.
Oh yeah, and Henry Cavill. You're right. I forgot about Henry Cavill. But I think Henry Cavill
didn't. I don't think he wanted to come back as fully like everybody says he did.
Well, no, I think he did. But I think now since he's been jerked, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he comes back now. I do not.
I think he goes and makes it. I think he really does make a jump for Marvel,
though. Jump to Marvel.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think that there was some kind of validity to that Squadron Supreme thing.
No, I
believe it, and that's the thing. As much as Marvel changes shit at the last minute, they probably scrapped that idea at the last minute.
It's gonna be in. All the super soldiers.
Oh, you talking about Thunderbolts? You think Squadron Supreme will be in that?
I think so. What? So think about it. Hold on, let me read this. So Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, the main reason to restore the Snyderverse. Ben Affleck said he's done. Henry Cavill got jerked around by the previous WB management. Will he even want to come? That's what I'm saying. Will he even want to come back? I just don't. I think Snyderverse or that iteration is done. You know what I'm saying? From what I understand, the Flash is because you're getting the Snyder, you're getting Ezra Miller as Flash, you're getting Ben Affleck as Batman in this. You got Aquaman going. You got Snyderverse, you got Snyderverse characters still making movies,
right?
And their future is unknown, but as the Snyderverse is done.
It's dead.
Snyderverse is done. Those characters from the Snyderverse, they might live and transfer over to the DCU
I
some type
still
of
don't
way.
think that so much.
Right.
Ever.
I'm just saying. I'm just throwing, could. But that's the Snyderverse as what's known of it. That's done. That's done. But what I was about to say. Oh, yeah, Thunderbolt. So Squadron Supreme and the Thunderbolts, and I hate to get away from the Flash. But I think you got these super soldiers, right? The experimentation between Red Hulk or General Thunderbolt Ross, he's trying. If it's not Squadron Supreme, it's Weapon X. There's only two. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's Squadron Supreme. I think we're gonna get Coulson back in this, and in the books, Coulson put Squadron Supreme together as his Black Ops team to do to go after heroes.
Right.
And I think that's what the military side of Marvel, which I guess would be like the Captain America side, that, you know what I'm saying? I think that whole thing, because we got the Sokovia Accords, we got them going, you know what I'm saying? What happened to Falcon and the Winter Soldier? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going after superpowered beings.
Mm-hmm.
Who else better to get than the Squadron Supreme to go and do these things? Right?
Okay.
Now, that's just what I think. I think it would make sense to try to put that team together, but that would also have a lot going on, because if you're putting it together the way it is in the comics, which is basically the not the Avengers, the Justice League, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That would be a lot. I think that would be a lot. That's my only like pushback on my own theory. It would be a lot going on. But I do know the Sentry is involved in this, and he's.
I hate that they casted Stephen Young for the Sentry. I know that's not official yet, but I hate that.
I think it is official, man. Stephen Yeun.
Yeah,
I think it is official. I think he's Sentry, man.
I think he would have played a better Amadeus Cho.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could, like you said, I think it's official. But now that you say that, he could be Amadeus Cho. And would he be the Hulk Amadeus Cho?
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying.
We don't too many Hulks running around. I don't like that, man.
We're finna get more with a World War Hulk anyway.
No, I don't like that. I don't like it.
They finna sell the Hulk to Disney for Hulu.
I believe
you know it, and you know it too.
I believe it.
Damn sure finna happen.
But I also think this is more of a Flash Supergirl movie. You got two Flashes, two Flash Shy. What would be the plural? Yeah, two Flash, Supergirl. I don't know how much Michael Keaton is in this movie.
I bet it's a good bit.
You think it's a good bit?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I think it's probably. I won't say top billing because Ezra's top billing, but
second billing. You think?
Probably, yeah. Definitely supporting.
Mm. Who wins? Hold on, I don't know what made me think. Who wins, Ben Affleck or Michael Keaton's Batman?
Well, I think Ben Affleck give a way more brutal beating.
just take him out. Done deal. Let's see. Didn't they say Affleck was only in the first 50? Yeah, something like that. They were saying, but from my understanding, I think it's the first act is Ben Affleck's Batman, and his presence is known,
right?
And I think somebody said what he does or what he says or whatever echoes throughout the whole movie. Like he is him and Barry are you know what I'm saying, best buds and stuff. You know what I'm saying,
right?
Teacher mentor type situation, and what he says really reflects or reverberates throughout the movie. So he is like an overarching presence in the movie. You know what I'm saying? That's what from what I understand that happened. But yeah, first 15, 20 minutes, or I would say just that first what did I say?
First act.
First act. I'm tripping. I'm getting old like Michael Keaton and shit. That first act. First act. Ben Affleck brands people, he wins. Yeah. Right? And you know, people had an issue with that. I don't know. I did a video about Batman being a fascist, right? Because of what the Blue Beetle trailer said. A lot of people was like, oh, Batman is the definition of a fascist. He just does it. He's just the good guy. You know what I'm saying? Like fascism always starts off as good, or how they try to portray. You know what I'm saying? Like, but Batman is he's for one thing, if you're a vigilante, you're already a fascist.
Right, very true. Because you think that you could do it better than the police.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't know why that struck a chord. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When Frank Miller was writing his Dark Knight, he did it that way on purpose to make you know what I'm saying? To make it Batman in that, if you go back and you read that, Batman was he's anti-government, he's you know what I'm saying? Like he's anti all the shit that would, he's pro all the shit that would make you a fascist.
Right.
In that book. And that's where they took that Batman from. That Batman is from Frank Miller's run, that Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand. But that's been an ongoing question. Because I went and did a little research on it. It's been an ongoing question. That's not nothing new. Like when they had George Lopez say that was them pulling that from the Batman mythos and zeitgeist about Batman.
Right.
And depending on what side of the fist you on with Batman when it comes to Batman, you know what I'm saying? Or Batman showing up and he could be terrorizing your neighborhood or he could be protecting it, depending on how you look at it. Right. That's what makes Batman Batman. That's the myth. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes him scary. That's what makes everything. That's what makes him dope as a character.
It's because of the fact that he's a wild card.
You don't know what you getting. You know what I'm saying? Batman, when you walking down the alley, he swing up on you. You don't know if he there to just help you with your groceries or if he there to damn whoop it. You don't know.
Right.
And Batman is nuts. This is a dude who dresses up as a bat and swings. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude,
he's rich.
And he's rich. That's another thing about fascism. Having the money and the power to do those things. But yeah, you're right. He brands people, he wins. I don't know why people had a problem with him branding people. I think superheroes kill like off panel, off page anyway. Like it's just hard. Do you know how gentle you have to be to have the power of a god like Superman?
Right. To not,
you know what I'm saying? Swooping in, saving people.
Right.
At breakneck speeds. Notice the keywords breakneck. You know what I'm saying? Batman walking around he got at least 20 pounds of armor on him, at least, right? At least. Right. Some of them shits be mechanical punches. You know what I'm saying? Imagine getting hit with that. Kevlar to the face.
Imagine getting hit with just some of these batarangs. They weigh 4 or 5 pounds. And he throwing them at probably 40 or 50 miles an hour. And that's metal.
A 5-pound boot to the face. As he swings down.
Right. Nothing but momentum.
Right. That scene, the warehouse scene, the warehouse fight, best Batman fight scene to me in all of Batman history. He killed them people.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Them people died. But the type of person, how can you even do what Batman does without
hurting somebody?
Taking somebody off the board.
Right. Like seriously hurting somebody.
So, I don't know. But people like to think that Adam West's Batman is, that's
it's the definitive Batman.
Right. Bam. Like, nah.
Holy cannoli Batman. Right. Yeah, nah.
That's what Batman used to be.
Look like we are getting some dope little Batman scenes though, whether it's Ben Affleck or Michael Keaton.
Or Michael Keaton, yeah.
So is the big bad in this Zod, or is it, or are they just not giving us
the real big bad?
Right, which is Yellow Flash,
Reverse
Flash. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Who is also probably played by Ezra Miller too.
By Ezra. And I was just about to say that. I wonder if the Flash that's with Flash from what we, the Justice League Flash
is not the evil Flash, right?
No, I wonder if he is the evil Flash.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I wonder if he is the evil Flash. Wait. That'll make sense. It's so much stuff they could do with the what it is, the Phantoms and all of that. Like it's things they can do with. I wonder how deep they went with this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So June 16th, so it's right around the corner. It's not too far off. Are we still what did we say about this movie, Kobe? Remember we said this movie either is gonna be
the biggest movie ever or the biggest flop. Right.
We still holding on to that?
I'm still holding on to it, man. I think it's
now more than ever.
Big. Yeah, for sure. Because this movie got to make what 400 million.
It's got to make it. It might have to push Avatar numbers. I don't know, man. It might have to do Avatar numbers, to tell you the truth. But I don't think. And I want to say not necessarily. It'll be looked at by us and regular people if it cracks $1 billion. If it cracks $1 billion, 900.
I think they stay good if they break $1 billion.
Right, they good
because it's the first DC movie to do that in a long time.
But I think it'll crack $1 billion and we be like, oh yeah, it's a success. But I think to them they'll be like, we just needed another 100 million and we would have been. And good to go. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's one of those things. Like you said, it could either be the biggest movie, and it'll end up being the biggest movie because it'll break $1 billion. But it could also flop because it. You know what I'm saying? I need to actually look at the budget because this movie, and maybe
I'm pegging them. Maybe they ballooned it with marketing. That's what I was just gonna say. I'm expecting this movie to be marketing just 200 million, just that.
And that's what I was gonna say. Maybe they ballooned it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even know if they need to balloon it because I think this movie would market itself because of the. Well, I don't know. They kind of turning against it. The Snyder fans.
Yeah, they really alienated them people.
Yeah. Well, I was saying this earlier about Shazam.
Have you seen it?
Nope, still haven't seen it. Because it's like, should I? You know what I'm saying? Should I? But I wasn't the first one wasn't bad, but I wasn't a big fan, so I wasn't like I went to see the first one in theaters. Yeah,
me too. Let me tell you my problem with the second one. Mm. My problem with the second one, honestly, was Zachary Levi. My problem was Zachary Levi, and he's my problem with the entire Shazam series.
Man,
and those movies, Zachary Levi is my problem. Like, I feel like the first movie, you can get away with being goofy because you're playing a 14, 15-year-old boy. But this kid was grown in this movie, and he played him to be like a child still.
Yeah.
And like, watching the performance, it was like the actors played two different characters.
Yeah, everything that I know about Shazam from back in the day before he was even with DC. I don't even know if you remember the 70s. It was like a 1970 show. I used to watch the reruns back in the day. The Shazam cartoon. The 70s, he was called Captain Marvel. That was before
Captain Marvel, right?
Yeah, he was called Captain Marvel back then. That was before Marvel sued and got that, you know what I'm saying, the rights back to that. But then the cartoon came and Super Friends and all of that stuff. But he was never a goof. I never remember him being like a kid. Even in the modern cartoons, right?
He was always still like you said, he was responsible. He was never like a
He's
child.
still kind of, because he would be a kid trying to play now he would have some kid, some kids things would show up because he was a kid, but he was trying to be an adult.
Right.
I'm around Batman, I'm around Superman, I'm around all these.
I gotta be on my best behavior, right?
Right. So if anything, and I didn't see the second one, but maybe Zachary Levi should have played him as, how would a kid, what would be a good example? Big. Right?
Yeah, kind of. I feel you.
Big. If he could have took what Tom Hanks did in Big, like, because he was working at the software,
right?
You know what I'm saying, and trying to fit in and be an adult. But then when he's around nobody, he lets his guard, and you know what I'm saying, they jumping. Remember, he was jumping on the bed with the woman and stuff. She like, what the hell, grown ass man doing?
Jumping
stuff
on
like
bed.
that.
Right.
I can see little things slip out, but I'm still trying to be an adult because I'm trying to impress the adults. Right.
And it was kind of like that, but it was more of like it was that to the extreme.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was overdone.
Mm-hmm. But Shazam suffered from this takeover or this new James Gunn situation anyway. Because he didn't promote the movie. And this is funny. Regardless of what The Rock did or Shazam, like, these Warner Brothers and DC should have been 100% behind those movies.
Yep.
You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out behind your big talent.
They should have been behind those movies. The Rock might have been trying to take over, but he didn't take over.
Right.
Come in.
At the end of the day, that's y'all shit. Y'all can't let
it's y'all shit. So The Rock, to me, Black Adam should have pushed
at least 800 to 900 million.
Right. This is The Rock, the biggest star in the world as of right now. I mean, you can, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't even get the 3. I don't even think you got the 300. Something like that.
Right.
You get Shazam. Shazam is one of the worst performing comic book movies.
Right.
And I think that was Ant-Man. I was gonna say Ant-Man had a Super Bowl ad attached to it, so that's money already. But you gotta James Gunn. Like, I see him promoting Aquaman. I see him promoting The Flash. I don't know what's the difference between Shazam and Aquaman.
They don't fit the mold going forward.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, like, if I'm coming over, I'm taking over a studio, that old stuff can't hurt me because I'm in charge.
Right.
It can't do nothing but help my brand. As of right now, I don't want to come take over something that's a dying brand. Think about you come in as a coach or a general manager. Right.
Or a bunch of head cases.
Right. Or you blow the team, like y'all make it to the Super Bowl or y'all make it to the playoffs and you blow the team up the day before y'all start the playoffs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or you trade you trade the quarterback or whatever. You just do something that just messes the dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
Totally,
messes your brand up. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, that didn't make sense to me. Just go ahead and, hey, we got Black Adam's coming out. The Rock has my full support, yada, yada, yada. Let's make the best, you know what I'm saying? Y'all go out and see it. Once a tweet or something.
Something.
Because the fans is like, well, should I go watch it? Does this guy, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I don't like neither. James Gunn does a lot of tweeting and talking.
But he doesn't say.
But he don't say nothing.
Right.
It's some shit that need to be said in regards to what's going on in DCU. Or DC in general. It's some things you need to say to set because right now you don't have the trust of the fans.
No. It's just James Gunn coming in and doing whatever he want to do, but he might keep his characters. Right. That's the rumor.
That's the rumor. Oh, his wife is in this. We're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he keeping everybody that he worked with. So you need to trust. The fans ain't trusting you. Nope. I think you're gonna put out a good product, but the fan, you know what I'm saying? Come on, James.
Right.
Come on, man.
Give us some reassurance.
Right. You need them. Get the fans on your side, man.
You're the only studio exec I've ever seen to post on Twitter
continuously,
right, about what they gonna do.
Right.
Own that. You need to be owning that, all of it.
If you're gonna be Twitter fingers, be Twitter fingers.
Right. Own that.
Own it. Own it. Own it. Own it. But remember, that's what got him in trouble over there at Marvel too. So,
well,
old tweets.
Right.
Old tweets. But yeah, man. Any predictions on the Flash? And where do we go from here?
As far as the story, I think that they're gonna throw us in a different universe, and that's where we start. It's gonna be a nice reboot.
Okay.
Or a soft reboot is what I'll say.
Right, soft reboot. Do we see Ben Affleck in Aquaman 2?
Yep.
Henry Cavill?
Nope.
Godot?
Nope. If we did, they cut it.
Okay. Do you think Godot comes back?
Nope.
So a whole new Wonder Woman too, huh?
Yep.
Do you think they should do that Wonder Woman series without Wonder Woman in it?
Oh, the one about the
Paradise. Right. Paradise Lost, I think what it is. I don't think they should do that.
I don't think so either. I mean, what's the point of having a Wonder Woman story without Wonder Woman?
Without Wonder Woman. Because I'm not attached to any of those Amazons.
Nope.
I mean, dope scenes, but I'm not attached to them. You know what I'm saying? To where I need to be watching this series.
Right.
Get me in a groove first. Or do a Wonder Woman series.
Right. Just her.
Just her. So, yeah. Everybody who joined in, I appreciate y'all. Geek Ledger, James McD Reviews, Leafs. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, man. Share. Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern is when we do this. You got anything else, Cole?
So my episode of The Weakest Link actually aired last night.
Oh, word.
Yeah. But I recorded it, and I'm gonna chop it up. Get a section for you to slap on here, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube on my channel as well. So
okay, yeah, send me the stuff, man, so I can clown you.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
My reaction video, I'm gonna stitch it and clown the hell out of it.
There you go. Do that, because I need that.
Yeah. Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. So it aired last night because what is it? The Game Network channel or something like that?
No, it's on NBC.
Oh, it is on NBC. Okay.
Yeah, it's on NBC.
Daytime?
No, it's aired at 10 p.m.
Okay. Cool. Nah, that's dope, man. That's dope. You got anything else other than that coming up?
Other than that, nothing right this second.
Yeah, man. My cupboard is bare myself, my guy.
Yeah. No doubt. I'm gonna take a little break and finish my little school that I'm trying to finish, and then I'm jumping back in.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Mm-hmm. That is what's up. Well, let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. You can follow us at Blues House, at Bluminati, at Rockin' Kobe, and at That's So Mika G. And salute to Mika. She wasn't here today. She had to go get a wig twisted.
Right.
You know,
looking right.
Hey.
Right.
Salute to Mika though.
For sure.
And yeah, that's really it, man. Salute to everybody else. Theo B, salute to Back of the Bus podcast, Popcorn in Your Beer podcast, Planet Fanatics. Y'all go follow all those people. I'm missing some. Nico Bean. Me and him should be collabing soon. Try to put something together. Be Real.
Shout out to E-Man, even though he too sedity for us.
E-Man is wilding.
He too bad. Even though he too sedity for us. It's all good.
But salute to E-Man. Nah, for real.
Right.
Salute to E-Man. Heavy salute to E-Man, man, because he did. starter. Right.
He getting there. Right.
But yeah, E-Man is. But I mean, with E-Man, because I ain't even gonna front. That is something to aspire to even.
Yes, to get to the level he's at. Yes. Saying?
So that is dope, especially seeing from where he came from to now or whatever. I'm tripping. I'm missing my dog, man. Can't miss my dog. Dre Mac, salute. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
for sure.
He probably on here like, he ain't even call me. No, Dre Mac didn't. He didn't step his game up. Got you know what I'm saying? Dre Mac out here putting in work too, man.
Right.
He dropping a video. So yeah, Dre Mac. Yeah, that's it, man. Like, share, subscribe. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here.
Take it easy. Be safe.
Peace. We out. Beats.